I've been working up trades to trade from a Mystic Remora all the way to a Gaia's Cradle, and here's what I got so far. I've been slacking on trying to be up to date with my trade chain so far, so today I'll go over what the current value is and a few tips that I wish I knew before I started a trade chain for people that might be interested in starting their own trade chain. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the time commitment that's put into it. It's not really a passive process. There is some work and some effort that you need to put into it, all from promoting your trades to keeping track of them to going to the post office and mailing them out. It does take some work, it does take some time, but I think that's part of the fun of it. The next thing I want to talk about are the expenses involved. It's not a completely free process, and I didn't really consider this when I was first starting out, but things cost money like stamps, envelopes, shipping labels, and they can add up. So if you're doing a trade for $5 in value and you spend $5 on a shipping label, you've broken even there, and if you keep conducting trades all the way up to your gold card, you're gonna have spent the same amount of money as you would have if you just bought the gold card straight up. Part of the challenge is to keep your expenses low. One way that I like to do it is with plain white envelope or snail mail. That's the cheapest option for me, and that gives me a little bit more value that way. Also with the community, and I tell them this, that they don't have to give me extra value. They don't even have to do the trade with me. Like, I completely understand if they say no, but oftentimes people have been very generous, and that's helped me out with doing these trades, especially these higher value ones, and make me feel more comfortable in trading for these cards for the value back to help me get to my gold card. And that's why I'm willing to support other people's trade chains, because somebody was generous enough to support mine, and if that person never existed, I will never reach my gold card. So I think it's also important for me to try to be that person for somebody else, and that's kind of what makes this whole thing work, is the essence of the whole trade chain thing, kind of paying it forward. And it's not like I'm doing it all the time. Every once in a while, support someone else's trade chain, and I think if everyone did this, everyone can reach their gold card at the end. If you take a break, keep in mind that the value of the cards could change. Things like reserveless cards, it's a little bit safer. The value is kind of locked in because Wizards are never going to reprint those cards, but master sets could really crush the value of some of the trades on your chain. Being able to trade things on a timely matter is more beneficial for you, I think, in the long run, but if you need to take a break, take that break. If you're interested in helping me out, then feel free to message me, but without further ado, here's the current value of my trade chain, which is around $481.79.